Inside the Maze, and we're back with another dose of the Critical Breakdown. It's your girl, Miss Mo Filler, man.
Right into it.
You are straight to it. That's how we do it here, man. We got the incredibly talented Justin Clancy in the building. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello to the people up there.
Hello. Hi.
How you feeling? You glad to be here today?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
I know you are. You've been very busy.
We're gonna party. We're gonna party.
We're about to have a good old time.
We got boom mic right here.
Yes.
We're gonna party.
We're about to party, baby.
Let's do it.
Now listen, I'm really excited to have you here. When I heard your music, I was sold from first note. You understand me?
Thank
The
you.
artistry, the writing, all of the above, and your vocals, top notch, sir. Listen, you might want to
Appreciate
download his latest EP, Broken Parts. And we're gonna go over my favorite track off of that, which is Run From the Devil.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's the Critical Breakdown. Let's get straight to it.
I told my baby I'll be back when I'm better. I've been gone trying to shoot my devils down. Heaven knows that in hell I'm a wanted man. Wrong side of the tracks, the wrong part of town. They said nothing's free, so what you got for me? What you got for me? I said nothing at all.
Now listen, Justin, okay? I feel like you wrote an anthem for all, like, what do they call us? The outcasts, what do they call it? Problem childs, the black sheeps of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kind of like,
essentially.
and then ultimately kind of owning it. Like, yeah, I'm the odd person, but it's okay type of energy. That's the energy I got off of it.
Right. I mean, to an extent, so I wrote Run From the Devil as almost like a caricature of religion.
Ah, see, it's always a meaning,
You
a
know
deeper
what I mean?
meaning.
So basically, like, what I was trying to put behind it was, I was trying to represent religion in a way that's kind of, you know how like they just push it on you, like
Yeah.
it's like certain sects, you know what I mean? Like certain sects and like religious denominations, like they want to push it on you in such a way where it almost just does the complete opposite, like on their end, like it's a contradiction within itself. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we're gonna get into this contradiction in
Yeah.
these lyrics, all right? So you started off saying, "Told my baby." Disclaimer. I'm gonna quote your lyrics like a whole
Yes,
entire
do it,
asshole.
do it.
Let's get it, okay?
No, we're gonna do it.
Spoken word interview, okay? Yes.
Oh, we didn't play in the finger snap.
that was
I
just
was
the
ready.
vibe.
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
just
ready.
the vibe. So you started off saying, "Told my baby I'll be back when I'm better. I've been gone trying to shoot my devils down. Heaven knows that in hell I'm a wanted man. Wrong side of the tracks, the wrong part of town." You see how that goes?
That was fine.
Did you feel it?
I think you should redo that shit for me.
You want me to do the whole track, just
Yeah.
spoken word? Say less. Step it up for that. Now talk about this, because I feel like you set the tone immediately with these first 4 bars.
Yeah. So basically, when I was writing that in the studio, that was like the first thing that I thought about. So what had happened was, behind the song itself, like behind the lyrics and stuff, so we were working on the album, and basically like the way I like to do my albums is I'll just lock in the studio for 3 weeks. I'll walk in with nothing, right? So like every single day we start from scratch and we build it up as big as we can possibly get.
True
So
artistry.
so I don't write anything prior. I don't, we just go, arrange it, start playing on the piano, playing on the guitar, me and my producer Knox, and we'll start with nothing and then just have something.
Shout out to Knox, because the beats are
Knox
fire.
pieces is savage. But so that day in particular, I had lost my voice. I had no voice.
Ooh.
I woke up and the day prior we recorded Wish You Well, which is like where I screamed, and my voice was shot the next day.
Okay.
And we were just toying with a bunch of stuff all day in the studio. It probably took about 6 to 7 hours we were in there, and I couldn't do anything. And I was about to leave, and then he started playing something on the I think it was on the Matrix.
Okay.
He started playing like the don't.
And if you hear the track, it's got that serious downbeat energy.
Yeah,
going
and
on.
it's a downbeat, and it's that he actually wrote that with like his baby daughter like 2 years prior. There's like a video of them playing it on piano together. And
Fire.
stuff. And I heard that and I was like, fucking run it, right? So I told my baby I'll be back when I'm better. I've been gone trying to shoot my devils down. Was kind of like, I was seeing a girl at the time, and like I woke up and I had to go to the studio and like I'll be back when I'm better type shit. Like I've been gone trying to shoot my devils down.
Oh, that's fire.
And essentially like shooting the devils down is like shooting like my inner demons down like through like art and everything
through
like
music,
that.
getting out your demons.
And I was doing some fucked up shit.
Shit, I can hear them demons coming out through your voice in this one. You understand me? So then he continues and it says, they said nothing's free, so what you got for me? What you got for me? Okay? I said nothing at all. They told me sell your soul. Sell your soul. Come sell your soul. Let's talk about this, right? I want to, literally, we've heard this story so many times, right? That for a certain level of success, and I know you probably didn't mean this literally, you're about to break it down in a whole different level, right? But I read it as like, you know, they're always asking you to sell a piece of yourself to kind of get to the next level.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, every day as an artist or even as a human being, like putting yourself in some sort of spotlight or in some sort of, you know, whatever, you have to sell a little bit of yourself.
That's true.
No matter what you're doing in any facet, whether it's in a professional setting, an entertainment setting, whatever. So, social.
Yeah,
you know?
all of the
You
above.
gotta sell yourself. But that specifically was like, I was kind of breaking down like my experiences, like when I was living in LA, you know what I mean? Like wrong side of the tracks, wrong part of town. They said nothing's free, so what you got for me?
Okay.
Right, like
your soul type energy.
Yeah, like what do you have? What can I take from you? Like let me take. And I said nothing, and they said sell your soul. So yeah.
Okay.
You were there.
I was there. I feel
right there.
Could you tell it? Could you tell it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You were right there.
Now let's continue on because I love the energy of this song. You said, I ain't never read a page out the Bible. All my people only pray to that whiskey glass. Listen, as a Johnny Walker lover and a Jameson lover, I felt that line way too hard, okay? He said, every day another game of survival, dead on arrival. It's the same old song and dance. Listen. Just break it down because I know you're about to blow my mind. Come on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my best. I kind of be like on, like when I write, it just kind of comes from up. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think about it. It just kind of comes. Like, whatever. But yeah.
So it's like I never read a page out the Bible. So again, it's the play on the religion, right? This is actually true.
This is very true.
Okay.
I read Corinthians before. So.
That's the one book I wrote. Out of all books, Corinthians.
Yeah.
Okay, say less. All my people only pray to that whiskey glass. Listen, I pray to God, but I do pray to that whiskey glass sometimes too, okay? Sometimes it answers some prayers, okay? No, I'm kidding. Now, every day another game of survival, dead on arrival. It's the same old song and dance. Tell me about that.
I mean, that's kind of just like again, like back to the contradictions. You know what I mean? It's like I like writing in a way that's kind of like a full circle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like every day is another game of survival, only to be like dead upon arrival. Same old song and dance, meaning it's just over and over again. It's almost like a paradox.
Come on, you're dead before you can even get started.
Yeah.
Expect you to do it every single day.
It's like a false start type thing. Just over and over again.
I love these type of conversations. You understand me? So you continue on though. Ain't no such thing as an innocent soul. Oh no, I'm gonna stop right there, okay? Because I believe it, but I'm like, Dad, is it true for real?
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Well, nobody's innocent, but do you believe that there's good souls?
No, of course, there's good souls, but it was almost like through the eyes of what we were talking about earlier, through the eyes of like the religious caricature that I'm kind of painting.
Nobody's innocent.
Yeah.
So if like that, he's not of whatever that verse they say in the Bible. He who is not of sin, may he cast the first stone.
Yeah.
Got it. So no innocent. Okay, got it. All right. Ain't no such thing as an innocent soul. Oh no. You can't run from the devil when the devil won't leave you alone. I felt that right there. I gotta stop real quick because it's so real. You don't have to worry about getting chased down because he's right by your side every chance you get, okay? Right. So you can talk about that, some of your experiences?
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel as though it's the yin and yang. At the end of the day, everybody always wants to say, like, you know, that the righteousness is, like, on their side, or, like, God's on their side, there's light on their side, which is true.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Also
but at the same time, at the same time, there's going to be a darkness. And at the end of the day, like, that's always going to be there, too. You know, you can't run from it. You can't, like, I don't know, like, you do like shadow work? I do.
I believe in shadow work. So I embrace my dark side 100%.
So you need to, but a lot of people push it away. It's almost like taboo in a sense in Western culture where it's like, you know,
it's the devil. I gotta cast him out. Type of energy.
You gotta cast him out when really at the end of the day it's a party just as much as the light is a party.
It's about yin and yang. I like that. Embracing that devil inside. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Then you said, heard him call my name, but I won't lose my way. I guess I'm DOA. So listen, I need you to break that for me, please.
Basically, it's pertaining back to like the end of the first
It's
verse.
the circle back for me,
it's the circle
Justin.
back.
I love it.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, it's just, it's the back pedal and also sounded fucking badass.
It does, especially when you hear it over that sick ass beat. You understand?
I wanted to name it DOA. The song I wanted to name it DOA, but like everybody has a song named DOA.
Right, I get it, and I feel like Run From The Devil definitely makes a huge statement.
Yeah,
on its
like
own.
it sounds sicker. It's like,
does.
oh yeah, that's the name of the song. It sounds fucking tight.
Badass.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
real badass shit. All right, so let's keep going down. And you said, I told my mama that I'm sorry I'm a problem. I related so much to these lines, okay? She tried her hardest, but I'm still my daddy's, I'm gonna say daughter, but you said son. He said, because heaven knows I got the sins from my father. Hell froze over when I learned how to talk and run. So shut me up or shoot me down. They built the boat, but they watched me drown. Jesus. I paid the cost just to save my life, because every barrel's got a bullet with a name inside. Drop the mic at this point, because those are bars if I ain't never heard bars before. You understand me, Justin? Now, I always break it down literally, but I'm sure you're gonna hit me with another figurative meaning underneath.
Super literal.
Okay, because that's what I felt.
I'll break it. Yeah, okay.
You want to hear mine first? Say less.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my interpretation was like, yep, these are my parents, right? They created this blueprint, but they don't understand how I became how I am. I am 100% a reflection of my father, and you can't stand it because you're my mama and don't like my daddy. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's kind of like the adaptation of like the light and dark. Again, you know what I mean?
Embracing that dark.
Yeah. Well, partially that, but also it's like we are like our environment to an extent, and also like the nature versus nurture thing.
Okay.
Things like that. But also it's like, you know, it's carrying on like the generational trauma thing, and like having like sins of like father, you know, like it's like growing up I had this thing where since I was like my dad's only son, like all the sins of my father were just cast onto me. Like growing up I thought that like my family was cursed and everything like that, so by proxy I had to have all of those things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So heaven knows I get the sins from my father. Hell froze over when I learned how to talk and run. And again, just like in the first verse, it's kind of like a circle again, because I talk about heaven, I talk about hell, and in the first verse I did as well. Like heaven knows that hell don't want a man. Like,
now, would you feel comfortable talking about? Because I can relate to a certain extent. Where I grew up kind of feeling like there was this unsaid curse on my family.
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable talking about it? Because I know sometimes talking about it brings light to it, and we don't need that.
No, you good. I mean, it's just like a series of unfortunate event type stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
unexplainably so type.
Yeah. Like just bad luck. Like, and if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck. You know what I mean?
You get to know bad luck too
Like,
often.
shit.
Okay.
It was like one of those things, and it just like reoccurring, and also like wanting to like break that, like wanting to take it upon ourselves. You know what I mean? To like break that like generational.
Come on, that's a key word on this show. That's
you know what I mean?
Word.
So just like, you know, but yeah,
I see what you mean.
Bad luck type shit.
I feel you, and I mean honestly,
I look on my family tree and somebody fucking threw up on me. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a bar all in itself.
Like I just look up.
Like, oh, thank you. You gave me all of this. Thank you.
Word.
I feel you on that 100%.
Yeah.
And kudos to you for wanting to even want to break that generational curse or that trauma.
Oh,
because a lot of people don't even recognize it. So kudos to you.
Yeah.
But also embracing, like, this is what it is, and it's okay too. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue on, because it continues, guys. He says, no one's holy, no one's saved, okay?
Yeah, so this is
This is it. This is the one right here, right?
This is where it kind of summates.
Yeah, and I feel these bars. You said, no one's holy, no one's saved, born in sun, we all in flame.
Born in sin.
Oh, born in sin. We all in flame. Cross my heart and say my grace. Lord, forgive my yesterdays. I'm gonna just stop right there real quick. That, it doesn't get more like play on the religion than that. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, because again, it's kind of like I kind of think that shit's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, I wasn't raised in like a religious household or anything like that. I've just learned on my own, and kind of like I've always had like free thought on my side, and like being able to like control my own narrative when it comes to like my God and like the God of my understanding and the hell of my understanding, and the heaven of my understanding, and like being on the outside looking in at all of these differentials as far as like what people believe in, how they pray, their relationship with their God. Sometimes it's so fucking unhealthy.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
So unhealthy.
You can't even understand logic because all you know is this.
Right.
This religion, what
right.
you've been taught.
And I'm just trying to say, like, no one's holy and no one's saved. Like, you're the ones that's saying that we're born in natural fucking sin. You know what I mean?
Come on. And it doesn't just say
like we're all inflamed. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, how are you gonna tell a baby that it's already a sinner? You know what I mean? If it's not baptized
or not even cognitive
like
or what sin is or anything.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. You're gonna tell the baby that it's a direct descendant of fucking evil before it even like talks. That's crazy, Nate.
And if you give your life over to this
word, and I'm not downplaying like I'm not downplaying religion. Like, it does so much for so many people.
Exactly.
But also, it's like, you know, you gotta dish it off on people. And
that's the key right there, Justin. I think that's my biggest beef. I feel like everybody should have the right to believe in whatever you need to believe in to continue to exist.
Whatever makes you happy, but like at the same time, don't use it as a way to kind of make yourself better than or make somebody else less than. Yeah, don't weaponize it. You can't weaponize your God.
Come on.
You can't.
Because all gods that I've known of and research, because that's what I do. I love reading about all different types of religions, right? All the ones I know of are full of grace and mercy and things, but everybody wants to use religion as a weapon. Yo, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's all fear-based. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all fear-based. But I mean, that's just the world, you know what I mean? The world runs off of fear. And America runs on donkey.
Okay. They ain't paying us, so I'm not even giving them that, yo.
Land of the free, home of the Whopper.
Alright, now let's continue with these final bars here. And this is where you kind of, like you said, you bring it all home. And you said, in God we trust till we scrape our plates. In God we trust just to save our face. In God we trust to escape our fate. But the hangman doesn't discriminate. And I'm gonna just stop right there. It don't get no realer than that, yo. And I love you for writing it that way.
Yeah,
because people love to use, you know, God to, you know, escape from their reality or escape from their wrongdoings or hold when it comes to holding accountability. Now I gotta trust God. But, but like you said, the hangman don't discriminate. Yeah. You're gonna be held accountable.
Yeah, but also it's like in God we trust till we scrape our plate.
Tell me that part. Break that part down.
When shit gets real, you know, you ain't gonna be
God?
that holy. Nah, it's not even that, but you ain't gonna be that holy, bro. Look at war.
Right, valid.
Come on.
Valid. When it really comes, when
like,
the shit hits the fan, like they like to say, when the shit hits
like,
the fan.
listen, like you're gonna be like this like a holier than thou person, weaponize your religion, weaponize, you know what I mean? But then when that food's gone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
When you're back up against the wall. It's like against the wall.
Not everybody's Job.
Nobody has that. I don't know anybody that got the patience of Job. We've only heard that in the Bible. Okay.
Yeah, not everybody's Job, man, you know, so.
Now listen, I could talk about this all day long because there's so many different levels to running from the devils in our lives, okay? Yeah. But I want to get into this week's critique of the week, man.
Oh, we got a critique.
We got a critique of the week. Right. And I got to choose another line of yours from your title track, Broken Parts. And I want to talk about this specifically. You said, take a piece of me you want. Let me make sure I said that right. Is it take a piece of me if you want, or
take a piece of me that you want?
That you want. My bad.
Yeah, but no, it's like there's no that in it.
So so it's
take
implied.
Take a piece of me you want. Yeah.
Say less. Take a piece of me you want, and use it up until it's gone. We're all just made of broken pieces. And I'm gonna stop right there. So, do you feel like, again, I'm gonna tell you what I thought it was. What'd you say? Broken parts. Oh, okay. Shout out to Apple Music.
No way, are you serious?
I think so.
Listen. Whoever uploaded that shit just fucked the whole thing up anyways because they fucking uploaded an acapella.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like if the acapella was there and like the lyrics are fucked up too, that ain't you. That's on distribution. Yeah.
I'm blaming it on y'all. But no, I feel like it's still broken parts. Let me get the correct lyrics so I don't want to misquote it. Take a piece of me you want and use it up until it's gone. We're all just made of broken parts, not pieces. Facts. But I feel like I took that literally as well. We all kind of experience being used. Everybody just wants to take. But we're all literally just fragments and pieces. So are we ever like, is that, first of all, is that the right interpretation of what you were saying?
Yeah, to an extent.
And it's almost like you feel like you have people constantly taking from you till your well runs dry, right?
Yeah, it's like taking from me and also like taking from the idea of me.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like people, when you're like an artist and you're like on the stage and you're like performing, you're going on tour, and like the studio and all this stuff, like people love the idea of you. They don't necessarily know you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I said on my last album, like they love the pretty rhyme but hate the ugly parts. It's like they don't necessarily know.
Bars for me. I'm sorry. I get excited over bars. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
They don't necessarily know like the extent of like who you are as a real human. Like when you're alone and you're in your room and the head's on the pillow, you know what I mean? But they love the idea of you and like what you could be to them. You know? Everybody has like their own interpretation of you. Everybody.
And you can't let it actually determine or define who you are.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And like take a piece of me you want, use it up until it's gone. It's like they like fans, friends, lovers, they'll take a little tiny piece of you and just kind of like suck it dry until it no longer exists because it never really fucking
it was just
to begin with. Exactly. Or I'll just made of broken parts, and broken parts is kind of like, you know, like no thought is original, no ideas original. We're all just a compilation of people we've met and things that we've done, experiences we've had, and it's all just scattered mosaic.
It's so true though, and we swear we're experts at everything, but all it is experiences in life that's teaching us.
Yep.
Facts. Now listen, Justin, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. I wish I could talk to you longer, but we gotta wrap this up, I guess, a little bit. Let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me spiraling.
Out of control.
Find me at your local like Baby Grand Piano. I'm gonna have my tip jar out, smoking a cigarette, you know.
And it's gonna be a dope voice, I promise you that.
Just like Justin Clancy on everything.
Everywhere.
You know, yeah. At Justin_Clancy.
And make sure y'all get that latest EP, man. Dope. It's so freaking dope from beginning to end. Yes. You understand me? And if you're looking for me, you better know how to find me by now. But make sure you follow me at MsMoFilla.com. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Everything Ms. Mofilla. While you're at it, make sure you follow Inside the Maze on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell down at the bottom so you can keep track of everything we got going on, man. It's the Critical Breakdown. Ms. Mofilla, Mr. Justin Clancy himself.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Peace out, y'all.
I never read a page of the Bible.